Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This video wasn't planned, it's an impromptu thing. Sadly, I woke up today to see in the news that a young man who is pursuing his PhD has committed suicide. He has committed suicide as a result from reports from family and friends. Says that he did complain of depression and inability to sleep for some time now due to the fact that his publications are not going as planned. He's been rejected multiple times, and also his graduation thesis is also not forthcoming, and so he found himself in a depressive state, only for them to find out a few weeks later that he has committed suicide in his university where he is studying. This comes as a shock, but then it's also sadly not so shocking to me, because on discussing with so many discussions I've had with many postgraduate students, you find out that many people find themselves in a space that is not healthy at all in terms of their mental health. And funnily enough, I actually did film a video about postgraduate depression, but I didn't delve into that side of postgraduate depression because I myself am new to it and I'm still experiencing it. I spoke more on what you experience on the other side, as in other parts of it. And it was actually supposed to go up yesterday, but I wasn't able to finish with the editing, and so the video did not go up. Only to wake up and see this news. I'm so sad about it. It's devastating because he's a person like me pursuing studies abroad, postgraduate studies abroad. It could be me, it could be anyone else pursuing postgraduate studies abroad. And it's quite interesting to know that it was just yesterday that I was having a conversation with my colleague about this, actually. And we're talking about, postgraduate and how it's stressful and the experiences we're going through, the good, the bad, which is mostly bad, our experiences with professors and all of that. And to wake up to see this news just goes to confirm that this is getting out of hand. There are so many postgraduate students around the globe who have reported or are reporting. You sort of can't report it because you expect it to be at the top of your game, irrespective of whatever is going on with you. Just recently, I did read a tweet, or I think from LinkedIn I joined, and I saw a post by one of the postgraduates I follow who is studying, and he was recounting stories of colleagues and friends who are into postgraduate education, and some of them had to drop out because it wasn't good for their mental health. Some of them have to struggle to even get acceptance of their professors in moving their families over to where they are. Some of them do not have a very cordial relationship with their professors. Most of the time, these professors or these research groups that we do join, they do care about us. Of course, I do understand the professional environment, and of course it's your job as a research assistant or whatever position that you're holding in that postgraduate body to do your job, get your research done, get your publications going and all of that. But sometimes I feel like the human side of us is being neglected. We are first humans before we are researchers. We are first humans before we are doctors. We are first humans before we are anything you want to fill in the space with. And so to find out that there are an array of students, or there are a number of people complaining about bad relationships with their colleagues during their postgraduate education, bad relationships with their professors. Some of them don't even care to find out how they do. Some of them don't even care to find out how their families are. It's basically, how far are you with your research? Have you published yet? What are you doing next? We are not asking that you ask us every day or no. We understand that we need to maintain that professional relationship, but at the core of it, I believe that we are all humans. And so it is imperative for us to look out for the well-being of the people under our care, especially our students in this scenario. And so I just wanted to put this video out just to talk about this. I've actually already filmed the video. That one is going to come out soon. But this was just, I think it's that message, or is that post that pushed me off the cliff, that made me see that it's high time we start talking about this. It's high time we start talking about this. It's not talking to most postgraduates I know, most of my colleagues doing master's, PhD, master, PhD combined, the stress that they do undergo. And trust me, being in the research field is not an easy thing to even get a paper published. It is no small feat. People study for years. I mean, for any meaningful research to come out, it takes about a minimum of 5 years to get something substantial which can be published. And most of the time our programs run for 3 years, maybe 5 years, 6 years or less, and you're supposed to publish. In the situation where we have COVID nowadays, most of us even lost sign because of COVID, but then you're still expected to publish, and then the golden medal put on it is your graduation. And so if you're not able to accomplish these tasks within the given time, you'll not be able to graduate. That means you're losing your degree, you've wasted your time, you've wasted your resources, your money. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. And I know that many of you probably can relate to this. If I don't know, if you found yourself in such a place, first of all, I want us to be aware that postgraduate depression is real. It is very existent. It is happening all over. People I talk to, this is even beyond the medical field, in and out of the medical field. All those pursuing their postgraduate, you talk to them and they are dire challenges that they are facing in their academics, not because they don't have the ability to or they can't, but because they don't have a supportive environment to facilitate whatever that they're trying to accomplish. And this is very important for us to take note of. Next is for us to know how to deal with it, to be on the watch out for it, to identify the signs and the symptoms. Check up on your postgraduate friends and family. Check up on your people you know who are studying PG somewhere abroad or even back in their home countries. Check on them every now and then. It is not an easy feat. Let's try to identify the signs and symptoms. The guy in the said story before then did tell his family and beloved ones that he was depressed and that he even couldn't sleep at night. Sadly, there was no remedy and he's gone. And so today I'm not going to talk much. I just want us to first of all, number one, know that it exists. Number two, protect your mental health. Number three, if the space is not working for you, if the environment is not supportive, I believe you should choose your mental health. You should choose your life over achieving that degree. It's very important. And also for those who are yet to get into postgraduate programs, be sure to pay attention to the environment that you're signing up for. Of course, it's good to get into the big schools. It's good to get the top professor in your research field. But above all, it is very important for you to be able to have a society, a community, a family that backs you up, even in your pursuit of your academics or your research work. So please watch out for that as well. Watch out for an enabling environment so that at the end of the day, you'll be able to pursue your goals, maintaining your health, because that is very much important as well. What is the point of earning a degree and your mental health is at stake? I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth the price. Yeah, so if you're undergoing this, you can share below in the comments how you overcome it or ways that you specifically watch out for it. And for those undergoing it, it's going to get better. That's what I say. It's going to get better. Sometimes you just have to rant it out and then think of the next plan. It's going to get better. Yeah. I hope this video was helpful. Please check on your colleagues who are doing PG. It's not easy. And to those doing PG around the globe, please prioritize your health. It is very important. If you have to, do what you need to do. That's essentially what I want to say today. Thank you very much for watching and have a good day. Please be sure to like, subscribe, comment below. I would like to know other people's experiences, and maybe we could learn one or two from it. If you've been able to find a way around it, a way to deal with it, I'll also be glad if you can share down in the comments below. It will be very beneficial to the bunch that will come across this video. Thank you very much, and have a good day. Bye.